Nick Fuentes. And you guys remember Nick Fuentes. Nick Fuentes is the founder of the America First movement, doing AFPAC, all those kinds of things, and is famous for doing the Your Body, My Choice. I don't know. You wouldn't call it a joke because he was out there just talking shit. He did that. He's also the man who, when the lady came into his door, we covered this a couple weeks ago, she was about to knock on the door. He pepper sprayed her and she fell down the stairs. Well, the body cam of that event has been released. There's quite a bit of it. And there is like a couple of funny parts. There are a couple of funny parts here. And it's when they start talking to him, it is actually pretty hilarious. So we're going to start with that part real quick, and we're going to go from there. We're only going to listen to a little bit of it, but I do think you guys should hear Nick Fuentes talking. It is hilarious. So here we go.
I'm getting a couple things about. Can we do it here, man? I don't want to go all the way to the back.
She's gonna.
Well, I'm telling you, let's do it here.
Let's do it here.
Come on, man. I don't want to.
Why?
Huh? I don't want to argue with you.
I want to go in the backyard where she can't have a line of sight.
Well, she's not even.
Well, but she could. So
Nick, I don't want. I'm trying to
just go to the backyard.
Nick, what is your Nick? Is your name Nick?
Yes.
Okay, Nick. I'm trying to get your side of the story, and by you acting like this is not helping, man. I got two sides, two stories, and I'm trying to just kind of find the middle ground.
Well, let me take your card, as I'm not doing an interview.
Huh?
What I'm going to tell you is this.
Well, I heard they're targeting your house.
Yes. I've been
about social media.
For 4 days.
Okay, and what is that about?
I posted a joke on the internet. I'm a live streamer.
You're like a YouTube channel? Or something?
Yeah.
You're saying you're a white supremacist?
I'm not a white supremacist. I'm actually Fuentes.
I know. I kind of
white supremacist.
I saw that. Okay, but I mean, you know, this 2024 man, you make one bad joke and this happens, especially right now after Trump won, man.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, but
it's a very political thing to say.
We also live in a free country where you can speak without people showing up.
Yeah. And
trying to hurt you.
Oh, I'm sorry. She's all across the street. Yeah.
On her phone.
Now remember, guys, this is just after he has maced that woman. Notice what he's doing, though. He's talking to the cops. Do not talk to the cops. Don't talk to the cops. Don't talk to the cops. Don't talk to the cops. But yes, he's like, I'm Nick Fuentes. Do I sound like a white supremacist?
Yeah, she's the one on her phone.
What's his phone?
Apparently, and he sprayed for now. Apparently, she has. That's what she's. What happened? Spray her with pepper spray?
I'm not doing an interview right now.
Huh?
All I'm going to say is I'm going to take your card, and my defense attorney will get in touch with you. I'm not doing.
This is a report. I'm trying to.
I'm not going to talk. All I'm going to say is I'm a high-profile person. I want someone stationed here. 20 people came by last night. I had paid security. They documented all of it.
Where's security?
I called. They're coming tonight at 7 o'clock. Okay. I can't afford to have it 24 hours. I called earlier because somebody else was in front taking pictures of my house. Cops drove by, saw the car that I reported with the license plate, make and model, and they didn't even stop.
Okay.
And the lady stood there filming my house, pointing at my house, gesturing to it. This has been going on for the past 3 days. I've been calling the police. Clearly, no one's taking it seriously.
You're not hurt or anything, are you?
No, I'm okay.
All right, cool. I'll go check.
Yeah, thank you. Look, man. Like, to be honest, I'm trying to talk to you, get your side of the story
I know.
for the whole thing. I'm not.
You're not here to help me.
Well, I'm not here to help you.
No.
I just got.
He's very correct. He's not here to help you. Very good answer, Nick. He should have said, my FBI handler told me not to talk to you.
How do you know I'm here to help you?
I know my rights. I'm not trying to fight with you, but I'm also not going to be telling you. I want your card. My defense attorney will call you.
You mind if I just say something right quick?
Go ahead. Sure.
First of all, I might have to get your information.
Sure.
You have to provide that because there was a crime committed.
Yes.
All right. So, second of all, from what I get, I don't care really. I don't care what you said online. I really don't care whether it was left leaning, right leaning, in the middle. I don't care.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay. To me, no. Now, I would hate if I was living here, whether I made a bad joke intentionally, whether I meant it or not, and somebody would show up to my house. That's kind of like wrong, right? Can we agree on that? I'm actually agreeing with you that people shouldn't show up to your house. But now you don't want to cooperate with me. You don't want to ask me. Now, I'm trying to get whether.
Now, guys, I would argue this right here. He already said he wanted to speak to his attorney. He wants his attorney to talk to you. Now you're going through things where you're talking about the facts of this, like you're attempting to elicit a response. I'd argue this is starting to become a violation of the Fifth Amendment at this point.
She actually did anything to prevent or to provoke you to pepper spray her and push her down the stairs. Those are bad allegations. So I'm trying to get your side of the story. If, to me, if you don't tell me anything, I'm gonna say you weren't cooperative and they don't want to answer the question.
Here's my side story. I'm here for my life.
Okay, this is. I say don't talk to the cops. This is not the worst thing, but it's also not the best thing.
People have been posting my address online for the past 3 days, telling me they're coming to kill me, they're coming to rape me. I have all screenshots.
They're coming to kill him. They're gonna rape him and kill him. They're gonna rape him and kill him and eat him. Although you gotta be imagining people say like messaging Nick Fuentes saying they're coming to rape him, and Nick's like, "Oh boy, oh yay!" You know, it's probably been very lonely after Jaden left.
Pictures showing how long it's going to take to get to my house, and I have people showing up all day, and that's my side of the story. So
with her, you're not gonna,
I haven't slept for a few days. I've got nowhere to go. That's my side of the story.
Okay, with her, did you push her on the stairs?
At 1446.
No comment on that.
No comment.
Did you pepper spray her or anything?
No comment. Could you give me your card?
I don't have a card, but let me get your ID.
Okay. You don't have a card?
No, I don't have a card.
Do you have a card? No? You don't carry cards?
Nope.
Interesting.
I know. You don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, it's no beef.
No.
So we know Nick has green garbage cans. Interesting.
I don't take it personal either. But all I'm trying to say is, I wasn't taking sides. I don't take her side. I don't take your side.
I know.
I'm putting you right down the middle. Okay. So, right for now, with you not making any comments, I would have to take your side. Well, at least for now, I'm gonna go speak to her. So you don't want to talk to me about anything that happened here today. No. All right, just stay right here, please, with him. I'm gonna give me like 5 minutes and we'll be done. Just gonna talk to you real quick.
Is that somebody you know? Just a random person?
Random person. People come in here all weekend.
See, and this is where he heard Nick Fuentes say, "I want my fucking attorney. I'm not answering any more questions," and he keeps asking him fucking questions. What the fuck? Nick, shut up!
What did she say?
Standing out there from my house saying, "This is neat."
See, now he's talking. He's talking. What a moron. What a moron. And anyway, guys, we're going to bring up his front porch just so you can see it. Let's see. I want to find the, right here. So, chat, this is Nick Fuentes' house. And we're going to get to the next part in a second. But as you notice, there are no signs saying, like, no trespassing, keep away, don't come here, no solicitors. Nothing like that. Nothing like that at all. But I think the cops are fucking with his rights there quite a bit. But as things for Nick have gone, some interesting stuff happened. A guy showed up at his house. And we're gonna talk about what he does here, because this is kind of interesting. This is on his Ring camera, by the way. That is a crossbow. And that is a Ruger Mark. That's a Ruger 22. It's a 22 caliber pistol. Apparently, this guy's got a laser on it. He like that beam in your eye, nibba. Got that beam in your eye. Also, these are the mailboxes. They've all been torn apart. People are fucking with him. So all the shit's on the ground. But yeah, here we go. That's a 22 pistol. Yeah, I would argue it's probably a Ruger Mark II. I don't know what kind it is, but so that's the first part of it. Then there's a second video. And this is going on while apparently Fuentes claims he was streaming.
Yo, Nick.
Guy's yelling for Nick. And he's holding a gun just all like surreptitiously, like, ooh, doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Ooh. And from here, chat, things got a little more going. There was in Berwyn, Illinois, there was a police shooting. So here is their statement from December 18th. So, and they released it on December 18th at 11:30 p.m. Police officers responded to the 1800 block of Home Avenue, and they reported of a male subject with a gun. They said they located the suspect, who then fled on foot and escaped from officers. He then forced entry into a residence nearby on the next street over, where he fatally shot the 2 dogs inside. Yeah, so some random person, sitting there minding their own business, gets her house broken into, and a guy kills her doggos. So they chased him back over towards the 1800 block of Home Avenue where Fuentes lives. He disobeyed the verbal commands to stop, and he proceeded to shoot at the cops, and they returned fire and fatally struck him and killed him. No officers were injured. This guy was also believed to have committed a triple homicide in Mahomet, Illinois, earlier that day, about 130 miles away. 130 miles away, chat, and he happens to come up to Nick Fuentes' fucking doorstep. Wow, at first when I heard about this, I thought it was bullshit, but I'm like, wow, that's sussy. That's real sussy. But this is interesting. He gets all the way to Nick's house. And something doesn't add up here, guys. Something doesn't add up. And this is from
say that suspect
the local news there
was wanted for allegedly killing 3 people sometime yesterday. Police say then he made his way here to Berwyn. Take a look at this video. Surveillance video from a neighbor shows.
See, you can see him running away.
The police response in the 1800 block of Home Avenue here in Berwyn. Officers responded just after 11:30 last night for the report of a person with a gun. He fled on foot, where he ended up 1 block away on Winona. Berwyn police say then he broke into a home and shot and killed 2 dogs. Police saw him running through someone's backyard here on Home, where they say he shot at officers, who then returned fire, killing him.
So yeah, there is some footage of the guy running around, but yeah, this is weird. Something's really sus here. It doesn't make any sense. How this guy goes out and commits a triple homicide, shows up 120 miles later on Nick's front step with a gun and with an actual gun, and is looking for Nick Fuentes. Like, something doesn't make sense here, man. Yeah, I don't like Nick Fuentes, but I'll also tell you something doesn't add up, and I'll also tell you I think he's a Fed. He's a glowy. Something's weird here. And if you watch the rest of that body cam video, which we probably will at some point, that whole video sounds like a setup too. When you listen to the women involved in it who talk to the police, it all sounds like a setup.